Did you ever look at rebar and you think, that'd make a good pair of chopsticks? That's what I'm sitting in, I feel like, because this is an 08 GT500 that has been stripped from its original weight of 3,900 down to, we don't know. It's turning into a track car. And the reason I use that medium analogy is because it is not the normal starting point for a track car. But as Craig will explain and we will experience, I don't think that matters anymore because fun is more important, right?
That's absolutely it. You know, I go between owning really dumb American muscle cars to equally dumb but completely the opposite Euro trash cars. And I just was looking for something that had a bunch of sound, a bunch of horsepower, but I really don't like squishy, soft cars.
Which most of the cars that come with that kind of noise nowadays are.
Yeah, that don't really turn all that well. So, you know, that sort of sucked, you know, put me down another rabbit hole of, you know, getting one of those things where you end up with a $20,000 car with, you know, $50,000 of shit invested in it.
Yeah.
So basically, the you know, that was sort of the idea behind this. But we, you know, through working with folks like Sam Strano at Strano Motorsports to really tune the suspension. You know, we've kind of made a pig that can dance a little bit, I think you'll find.
Okay.
It's, you know, it's still nose heavy. It still is a big iron block V8. You know, we did address some power issues with it too by putting, you know, bigger supercharger in it. And
we addressed the cooling, which is very important. That's what people get concerned about with roots type blowers, obviously, is like heat soak and just forced induction in general. But, you know, you can address it, just put a big ass heat exchanger in it.
Right, and that's exactly what this has in it. And we also, you know, we have a couple of tunes going on with it so that it's, you know, I mean, it'll spin its tires in the first 3 gears regardless of what we do with it. So, you know, by just making it, you know, making it be able to just run, you know, run after run after run without overheating was a big, was an important thing to do with this car, because
and an accomplishment.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so the basic, because I know it's gonna be loud when we're driving and I'm gonna be laughing, but you know, these cars came with 500 horsepower, with 5.4 liter iron block aluminum head, right? 480 torque, 3,900 pounds to start, which is, now today that's kind of heavy, but there's a lot of cars that weigh about that, but that's very heavy for what is now a track car. And what's funny is you've taken more weight out of the back, I bet, than the front.
Yeah.
So the original weight distribution is like 58-42, which is bad, and now it's probably worse. But I'm real excited because I like your attitude of, you know what? Let's do fun. Let's choose fun.
That's exactly it. And it's amazing what even putting a square set of sticky tires can do to a car like this. You know, well, you'll see.
I sure will. You're much taller than me, so he unbolted the seat and moved it forward, thankfully. Shifter feels good, very accurate. You know, using my toe for the clutch, but that's okay. We're gonna go down first while I get used to it, and then we'll come back up. And
sounds good.
Oh, I missed that sound.
Yeah, that's the other thing is I think these V8s are some of the best sounding engines ever built.
Clutch take up a little, medium, late. All right. Oh my God, dude. What brakes are on here as we go to the corner?
Stock Brembos.
Okay. Pads and fluid?
Yeah, it's got raised pads in it right now.
Okay, good. So I probably need to warm up a little bit. Small steering wheel. I like. Wow, yeah. I mean, it speeds up the ratio kind of artificially, but that's really good.
Yeah.
I would not be able to hand over hand very well right now. First impressions. Okay. Feels heavy under braking. I'm not braking that hard. I guess the pedal is just kind of soft at the top. It seems like you need a lot of pedal travel to get into the meat of it. Is that would you say that's accurate?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
It probably needs a little bit of help with the brakes.
Definitely feels stiff. Does feel lighter than you expect though.
Yeah.
You know, with those big tires and suspension. I mean, we're cornering real flat.
Yeah.
Real flat.
This thing is ridiculous.
Oh, it is so ridiculous. You are the right kind of nuts. It feels so much smaller, like in the hands and in the seat.
Yep.
And then I feel like
seats really hold you in, don't they?
Yeah, the seats are great, and you know they're comfortable for at least 2 minutes. This is hilarious. Yeah, it feels small until my peripheral vision sees how much meat I think is around us and how much space there is.
Yeah, the NT01 tires really help out too. That's having a big square setup on those big fat tires.
Yeah, you got some good sidewall. Definitely feels real stiff. I mean, we're bouncing around a lot. This is not the smoothest road.
No, and it's not designed for comfort, you know?
You can't. You know, turbo engines are really fast these days. Small V8 turbos are really fast. But like you said, visceral experience.
Yep.
Visceral experience.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is this car is just meant to be fun? I mean, are there cars that will lap faster than this? Absolutely. Well, maybe not.
Well, there's always a car that's faster than you. And there's plenty of cars you are faster than. But I think what I'm really glad that you're about, and I hope more people are about, is what experience do you enjoy the most?
I just love driving it on roads like this, you know, just enjoying the stupid loud engine sound and just really making a big fat straight line pig do stuff that it really has no business doing. You know, I love the V8 engine sound. You know, I don't do, you know, middle brow stuff. I like highbrow and I like really lowbrow, you know, and this car is kind of the closest I could get to having a race car for the street, you know?
It's pretty close, man. That is a huge dip. It's, you know, you've got a cage in here, you got seats. This is giving you the race car experience. How's the returning radius? We're gonna find out. Oh, not very good.
No.
That was a bold move, but luckily it's a very quiet day up here.
Should have warned you about that.
No, I should have turned in earlier, and I'm still. Your brakes definitely need some help. I'm going deeper in the pedal, and I think it's, you know, it could be you just need stronger brakes or whatever. But I'm amazed. I know I'm not near the limit of the cornering, and I'm not gonna get there. But I'm really amazed at how light it feels and what we're carrying through the corner. Because I just got out of that 135.
Right.
And it felt way heavier on all of these corners. And it, you know, it should be 500 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
And that's what suspension can do.
Yeah, I think the suspension really takes a lot of the weight off of it. I mean, it feels like a lighter car.
Dude, it absolutely feels like a lighter car. This is real crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah. How does it compare to other Mustangs you've driven?
I'm real focused right now. Okay. Well, what I like is I've had a couple of people bring me Terminators that they've built for the track. And it seems like, I don't know if it's a growing trend or there's just a cool Mavericks like you guys that are like, people say these shouldn't be track cars. F you, I like superchargers, I'll show you that this will work. And they worked great. So I think, is it the optimal choice? No, based on physics. But they can do way more than you expect.
And they're a hell of a lot of fun.
And it's so fun. And it sounds like that. And it goes real quick. The power feels really linear. I mean, you know, and it's not scaring the pants off me though, which is good. This is easy to drive fast, man. This is strange. Like this is much more.
You are driving it fast.
This is a lot more approachable than I was expecting. I'm glad to say, because when you sent me this, I started looking up the specs of these cars.
This can't be that much.
Dude, I was like, this is like Mr. T when he wears all the jewelry. It's like all the weight's in the front.
Yeah.
It's, you know, 58, 42.
And the guys at JBA in San Diego did a great job tuning the engine and the throttle response too. It's real linear.
What just beeped?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's very linear, which, you know, you want a supercharged engine to be linear, but people can do it wrong. They can, same with turbos, they can make way too much torque down low, like the M4, in my opinion. Supercharger can be unwieldy, but this This just feels like a strong NA.
Yeah, the torque curve and the horsepower curve, if you look at the dyno chart of this car, it's like a table. I mean, it's just flat from nothing all the way up to red line.
Like right now I'm in third at $3,000, and it felt like it had a small hole there. The throttle pedal travel feels really good. The feedback through the pedal's good. Like I said, the brakes are a little on the soft side. Steering rack feels quick. I can tell what the front tires are doing. I really can tell what the back's doing. Do you have a Panhard bar or anything?
Yes.
We're gonna keep going.
All right.
This is awesome. Oh man, all my ears moved to the right side. Well, the left ear is now on the right side, and now we'll put it back.
I like when my own car starts scaring me. You're driving the hell out of it.
Dude, this feels so natural. It feels so much lighter. We got a little stumble there in the power band. Dude, this is really weird. It would be really cool to corner balance it or just weigh it. I'm just curious how much is on the front and how much is on the back.
Yeah.
What's your favorite track to go to with this thing?
I like Streets of Willow. That's really fun.
Like approachable, normal.
Yeah, and I'm not a super ballsy driver, but I have a lot of fun with it.
Well, I think that will be the end of the fast driving, but that's okay because that's a long enough video.
Yeah.
This thing's very impressive.
Thank you.
And I think, like you said, go for fun, go for visceral. I mean, to some people, the best lap time in the world is what they want, but I feel like there's this compulsion, especially the way marketing works. It's like, hey, this car is faster than the last one. Hey, this car is faster than the last one.
Yeah.
And for some that's good, but for some it's like, I don't know. If you don't pay that much attention to lap times, this will do good lap times and provide you with a huge smile. Huge smile.
Always does.
This is really cool. And it's amazing what can be done with some clever suspension and effort and the guidance of a knowledgeable person.
Yeah, it's it really. I just tried to make I was really selfish with this car. It doesn't have to do anything except be a great driving experience for me, and it really is. I like sitting in a stripped out, loud car that feels like it's opening the gates of hell, whether you're going 30 or 130.
Yeah.
And that's really what we have here. It's for such an unbalanced pig, as I've said, it really can move.
It really does. It really does. Well, we'll end the video there. And thank you guys for watching. Check out the podcast. Check out our store on BlipShift, blipshift.com/TSD. And we will see you later as we cool this thing down. All right, bye.
What's that?
We're getting pulled over.
Are we?
Yep. Probably for cameras. You have your things?
Yeah.
Good, how are you doing, sir? Yes. Yes, sir.
Camera rolling on top?
Yes, sir, it is.
Where's my registration?
Is this your vehicle?
It's my vehicle, sir.
Yours? Okay.
Yep.
Where's your front plate?
What's that?
Your front plate.
My front plate?
Yes. Be attached to your vehicle. State of California.
I'm sorry. Shoot. What's that? A little bit, yeah. I can't find my registration.
Fumbling with your papers and
What's that? Yeah.
fumbling with your papers.
Yeah, I can't find my registration.
How about your license? Is it registered to you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Will that work? Sorry about that, officer.
Is
You
that?
have your
I think
registration right there.
I think that's your
Right on
registration.
top of
here it
the
is.
vehicle. You can take it off there.
Okay.
This registration itself. I don't know.
Okay. Is that it? I don't. Here, it's registered under my name, and that's.
No, sir.
You have a new address?
Yes, I do.
Have you advised
There I
them
am,
you
sir.
change of address?
Oh, I didn't know I
When
did.
did you move?
2 months ago.
Okay, 30 days is the max.
Oh, really?
Within 30
That's the
days,
gentleman
you
I bought the
must
car
advise
from.
Okay.
DMV of the
Here,
vehicle
it's this,
installation
here's
code,
that.
okay?
Oh, yeah. I
Yes, it
genuinely
is,
didn't
it
know
is.
that. I'm sorry.
Alright.
And I don't know why I don't have the.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Alright, give me 1 second.
Yep. I'm sorry about this. Wonder where registration went.
I thought, wasn't it on that thing?
That was the old registration from the guy I bought it from.
Oh.
But it is registered in my name, you know?
Have you updated the registration for your vehicle?
I think I have, yeah.
You show nothing. You show expired since January.
Really?
Okay, if you
man.
get caught 6 months past,
Yeah.
your car gotta go.
All right, I can renew it right
He's gonna
now.
write you a citation. Both of them are correctables.
All right,
Attach
I'll-
a plate, pay for the
All right, registration.
registration.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
I will.
And all
I'll
the
do that
rest of
right
the
now.
Equipment you not feel approved, so you need to be careful.
Okay, I will.
Okay, we put you through the grinder, you won't get your car back.
All right, I
Oh.
appreciate it,
I mean,
officer.
I
Thank
think
you,
the
sir.
only legal thing is your glass on the back, but all right, stand by.
Thank you, sir. It's okay, buddy. Unless you have like 2 warrants out for your arrest.
No, I don't.
So that'd be make for a very interesting podcast one day. It's like you wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for me. I didn't take your plate off. It is a great car, though.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
It's really fun.
There is Craig's information back.
Thank you, sir.
Here's yours back.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Craig, really quick on the car.
Yeah.
I'm not citing you for the exhaust, which, as you know, since in 19 they changed it to a $1,000 fine, non-correctable, which actually sends you directly to a referee.
What's the issue with the exhaust? It's
Modified. You can hear it when you're coming around the corner and stuff. I heard you
All right.
2 miles away. So the only thing I cited you for was the no front plate and expired registration.
Thank
Wait,
you.
do I sign this or did he sign this?
You sign it because you're driving.
Oh, okay.
So you just got to make sure he fixes it so it doesn't go on your record.
I'll fix it.
Oh, okay.
They're both fix-it tickets.
Yep,
It's not,
okay.
not a huge big.
Oh, okay,
Thank
cool.
you so much.
The exhaust, everything else, that could really screw the car over.
All right, and if I got someone who wasn't as
And I'm
good
not
as,
I'm not gonna go with the tires because the tires are track tires.
No, those are not legal tires.
Not with no tread on, they're not. It would get dicey.
Yeah, so let's get back to our spot. I'll put the bike back on the roof.
Yeah, we'll do that. That was just nice. That was pretty nice. It's like I'm laughing because it's like a win. You know, they're like, here's all the things you could be in trouble for. We're gonna give you these 2. Like, okay.
The tires are totally not legal tires. They're NT01s.
I believe, yeah.
They're not bald. They're new. You know, I mean, you feel the grip on them. Come on.